disclaimer, this is live, not that anyone's really going to be watching, because I don't think anyone knows who I am, which is totally perfectly fine for me. But I wanted to load this because I've been doing a prayer journal for a little over a year, and what was really helpful for me was going through and watching videos of the different prayer journals people used, how they did it, things like that. So I'm going to do this first video, and I'm just going to go over my morning routine, what I use, and how I use them. And then from there, if people want, I can go step by step into my prayer journal and kind of dig deeper and show you guys exactly how I use it. So let me flip the camera real quick. Perfect. All right. And hopefully this thing is recording me all right. You're not getting too much of my washing machine back there. So I have 3 books here. The first one I have is my Bible. The second one is my devotional, and the third one is my prayer journal. You'll notice all 3 of these, nothing fancy, and that goes for what I use inside of them. My Bible I do highlight, which took me years upon years to get to be okay with highlighting and writing in my Bible. So we'll start with that one. So you'll notice I have my Bible's hardcover, and then I have it covered. And if we look, my Bible is from 2002, so it's rather old, but I love it because it fits my needs. It's super, it's the today's English version, nothing fancy. I love to tab. I love to put inserts in, things that'll make me go, oh yeah, what was that about? Let me find that passage, things like that. And like I said before, it took me years to become okay to highlight, but I do enjoy highlighting. It's easy to find, easy to go back to, things like that. So this is my Bible. Like I said, super, super simple. I love it. I don't know that even if I got a different one, I think I'd always come back to that one. So that is that. The next one I have is my devotional book. So each year I try to find a devotional book that lasts for the entire year. This one's called Good Morning Mercies, and this is from a best friend of mine that we go to CR together. Little blurred out. If you don't know what CR is, definitely take a look at it, into it. It stands for Celebrate Recovery. It helps with hurts, habits, hang-ups, anything like that. It is fantastic, and I suggest absolutely looking into it. If people are interested, I can definitely do a different video when I look much better and have makeup on and go into detail. Anyways, this is my devotional book. This devotional book is by, let me make sure I get it correct here, Paul David Tripp. Fantastic author. He has the date, a little snippet of, from the author, the actual devotional itself, and on the bottom it has for further study and encouragement. Perhaps it's a passage or a couple verses, something for you to study deeper into that matches up with the devotional for that day. So like I said, this is a fantastic devotional. I love it. As crazy as it sounds, this is not for the weak of heart. This is, as our pastor Sheldon says, it is a nosebleed. It's about, grace and courage and wisdom and mercy, and everyone is not perfect, and as much as that's okay, it's not okay at the same time. So definitely, if you want an in-your-face devotional, I highly, highly recommend New Morning Mercies. Great devotional book. So that's the one that I'm doing this year. The next one I have is my devotional book. Again, we're live, so I can't do that. It's my prayer journal. Super cheap. I got it at Walmart. I think it was like $2. I started a year ago, and I started after I watched the movie The War Room. So I wasn't sure if it was going to stick. I wasn't sure if I would like it. I didn't know exactly what I wanted. So here's my prayer journal. Like I said, super cheap. I knew I wanted something with the strap, and I knew I wanted at least one bookmark, and this had that. So if we open it up, and again, I'm just going to go through what I have, just my prayer journal, the different ways that I've prayed, my different things, like I said. I'll go through the step-by-step if someone wants me to. I love my prayer journal. I write down my prayers. I write down prayers for other people. It keeps me focused. It keeps me away from babbling. It keeps me honest. I love my prayer journal. Super simple. Again, I don't use anything fancy. But yeah. So, and the reason I started doing all the three of them is after I watched The War Room, I had been praying about finding time to be in God's Word, do a devotional, and pray every day. And I was finding that it was really hard for me being a mother and a wife, and, a working full-time person. It was really hard for me to find time to fit all three of these in every single day. So I prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed, and I was finding out that I could either find time for His Word, or I could find time for the devotional, or I could find time to pray, or maybe I could do one in the morning and one at night, or one at my lunch hour and one, before I go to bed after my workout. However, I really wanted to find time to do all three. So I prayed, and about the last month, I have been able to get up at 5:30 before my alarm even goes off, and I have time to do all three, so that is fantastic. So if you're having trouble doing any one of these, or all three of them, like myself, I encourage you to pray. God will show you what time works best for you and what time He wants you to do it. All you have to do is obey. So again, that's a brief overview of the three things that I use. Yeah, and that's all I really got. So thanks for watching if you stuck out this long, and perhaps I'll do another video later. Have a good night.